Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Point and Shoot just exposed the whole Adam 22 No Jumper podcast for being on substances. I didn't know that. I thought these guys was, having a good conversation with themselves, good businessmen. I didn't know that they was taking substances. Now, No Jumper hoes are all on hard, you know what. And we about to get into it, man. Y'all know Point and Shoot, he don't miss. I will leave a link in the description. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
All right, so for this episode, I wanted to report on this very troubling and saddening situation that's going on at No Jumper recently. And I'll just cut to the chase. What we're dealing with here is that No Jumper is apparently a filthy drug den, and everyone at No Jumper basically is on perks. What? Straight blues. And so much so that everyone's addicted probably. And so the 16 dedicated part of the show to, for some reason, announcing that he was done doing them and that he was going to get his life straightened out. That he was officially done. I mean, they probably had such a stranglehold over him. He was probably so addicted, and he probably felt that he needed to announce to the world that he has a problem and that he intends to quit. This is like the first step or whatever, you know what I mean? And I was just like, what the fuck is going? I mean,
first step, you know what I mean?
I was just like very confused at why the 16 would do this. He's going off the rails, okay? And this whole podcast was littered with violations, and I'd like to go over them, starting, of course, with the first clip. It's going to be the 16 of Nashua announcing to the world that he is through popping those.
Why do he say Nashua? Anybody know why he say Nashua?
Perks.
Okay, and let's talk about perks.
Can we?
I'm done. I don't think I'm ever doing it again. A half of 30 ended up in my possession on last week's episode.
More than a half of 30.
And then
because
later,
the first one came up missing.
Okay, and so then
we had a perky scavenger.
I have to tell the people. So I've got it kind of like hidden behind the ashtray the whole time that we're doing the episode because I'm not going to put it in my pants because it's already been bit in half, so I don't want to get it fucked up or whatever. And I had some stuff to do after that. And I'm thinking like, all right, we're going on a perk journey tonight. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you saying all this stuff? He says, I got a half of 30. It was missing. You had a half of 30? It was bit in half? Wow, that's so cool. Tell us more about, I mean, it was so stupid. Why? I'm like, why is he saying this? And then I quickly realized that it must be the perks that are lowering his self-awareness. That's a big known side effect of the perk. Yep. So that it lowers your overall awareness and self-awareness. So this is so the 16's all fucked up. He said, I'm going on a perk journey tonight. Oh.
You feel so good to the point you don't even care what nobody think of you.
That's just,
you don't care what you say. You don't care what comes out your mouth.
So he has no self-awareness. So this next clip is going to be pretty much the 16 talking about how he felt like someone stole his half a pill, and then a bunch of crazy. I mean, we'll just have to play the
go
clip.
Like to my office, like grab my stuff, and then I realized like, oh fuck, I come back to get it, it's gone.
It's good.
Wow. Who did you think took it? Be honest. Speak from your soul.
Honestly,
everybody thought it was Lush.
You guys did, huh? Thank you.
Michael ended up finding it in the fucking frame of my door.
That's why you were trying to find it.
Somehow my door
put it there?
There was like in the frame of my door. I guess it was
somebody
there.
framed you.
Okay, so I just wanted everyone to just kind of stop and think and just put yourself in that position to be working at No Jumper, and then the boss's perk is gone. It's turned up missing. What? Imagine going to work and one of your coworkers comes up and says, hey, the boss lost his half a perk, and he basically thinks one of us stole it, so we're all worried about our jobs. What? I mean, that's completely insane, and that's probably exactly what was going on. The 16 was probably showing signs of furious rage. He's probably like, well, someone better fucking find that shit. And that's what they did. I mean, they turned the place upside down. It was a total mission to find this bitten in half blue perk 30. And this was highly disgusting. I was disgusted by this. I was like, wow, so No Jumper has a bunch of drug fiends combing through it looking for a half a pill.
Because I was joking about it, and I came in and I saw it, and I was like, oh, it had it held up. And you and Almighty were like screaming at it.
Yeah.
I put it right here.
At that point,
Okay, so are you guys hearing what's going on? So, I mean, from what I'm hearing, this half a perk, which everyone loves at No Jumper, turns up missing. So everyone at No Jumper becomes a suspect. They start looking for it. They're scouring the place. And then all of a sudden it gets found in some odd place that it should have never been. And there's
He did it. He did it. He did it.
no explanation why it's there. And then Lush and Dodson start screaming at the pill like it's the One Ring. What? I don't understand why. I mean, what's going on? This is really troubling. But the 16 says he's done. He's tired of this.
I'm over it.
It's over.
I've seen what the 30s had to offer, and it's not.
Yeah.
All right, so look at what's going on. Is he trying to look strung out? Look at this outfit. He's got the Nike Tech with the what appears to be heavily applied eyeliner. He's got the hood on, his hair down on his forehead, his hood's the whole thing just looks, looks like he's going for this look, this heroined out look. And so this keeps getting worse. And so this next clip, so basically what's going on here is the 16 and everyone in the building thought that Lush stole the perk. But then Lush, I guess, was able to plant the perk at another location that it could be found not in his possession and exonerate himself. So he was able to pull this off. And now that he pulled it off, he's very excited that it was proven that he was not the one who took the pill, which he may very well could have been the one who took it. But he just goes over the edge with trying to prove himself. And it actually makes him look very guilty. I'd love to show you what I mean.
Yeah.
The funniest thing of that whole exchange for me was the fact that my girl was like, and you're a fucking dopey, and I seen you looking for that fucking perky. Like,
Wait, she saw, because she was here?
No,
or?
she was, that was the fact that my girl thought that it was me. Of all the drugs that I take,
She ain't say not one thing through the whole. She like, what the hell is going on here?
and all my substance abuse issues, the one time I'm not fiending.
You're
for
like,
it.
I'm not guilty this time.
The one time
actually,
I'm not.
Like, listen, I'm
lie.
an addict, but I'm not guilty.
Exactly.
Quote from Michael.
Exactly.
I-
Did you just hear what he just said? It's like, for the first time in my whole life, I was the one who wasn't the total fiend that stole from my friend.
What?
Nah, fool. Like, I was so excited to be in this situation with this missing perk because I knew that this was the first time I wasn't the one who fucking stole it.
What?
What the fuck did I just... So I don't think he sort of walked himself into that. I don't think he meant to say that. He looked so stupid. He couldn't just keep his mouth shut, could he? He had to come out and give himself a pat on the back for the first time not being the one who was the thief. So that's pretty insane. And I thought that was funny how he described his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, fool, my girlfriend was like, you're a fucking little pussy ass little bit. What'd she say? Here, let's play that back.
Was the fact that my girl was like, and you're a fucking dopey, and I seen you looking for that fucking perky. Like,
Wait.
Wow, so he's really being disrespectful. Do you hear how he's mocking his loving girlfriend who loves and cherishes him? He's saying, yeah, fool, like the funniest part about this, fool, is my girl was talking to me like, yeah, you're a fucking little dope fiend. Wow, so is that how she sounds to you? That's really interesting. I'm starting to wonder how she feels about being mocked so disrespectfully like that. You know what I mean? So Lush is out of line there. So I wanted that noted. Now for this next clip, we're going to have the 16 of Nashua talk about his marriage and how things are not looking good. And it's because he's not able to perform in the sack. And this must be really bothering him. This might be a reason for some of his recent activities. So let's play this clip. This is the 16 talking about how he was unable to perform, and this was crazy. Listen.
Me and my wife were having a great cuddle. We were having a nice cuddle. I was not able to ejaculate, which she probably was a little weirded out by because
Wait.
that has like basically never
you guys
happened.
Had a nice cuddle.
One
He
thing
was
about
already
me,
horny.
I can't cuddle for more than like a minute without getting a raging boner.
Oh wow.
That's pretty much just where I'm at. Like I'm just
Yeah.
not.
No, it's not.
I don't care about the fact that I wasn't able to finish. That doesn't really like bother me at all. Also, she's probably going to find out about
No, you
the
just had
fact that I was even
stamina.
on something during this, might be awkward if she calls me out. But I don't even care about that. The next day, I really did not feel great. And that really just made me feel like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore.
Wow, so he was going about his journeys all the time. He was having a great time. He was having the time of his life, basically, until he wasn't able to perform in the sack. And that's what made him say, you know what, fuck this shit. I can't do this shit anymore. So that's why he quit, is because he, his equipment was failing. And he says, oh shit, that's going to be awkward if she finds out that she's probably going to find out about the drug use. And that's probably what, so you're keeping things from your beloved wife? Okay, I got a huge problem with that. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? What, no wonder she's probably not happy. You fucking idiot. So for this next clip, I want to show you guys something that I thought was very funny. So they got this new female.
Man, everybody been up inside that woman, man. How could you? Everybody been inside that woman, man. That's crazy.
Guest host Jalise on the show, and all the No Jumper people are attracted to her sexually. And what you're going to see is they're all going to be like competing for her attention, and they're all trying to show out and trying to act cool for this 304. Now, who I want to start out with here is Lush. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'd like to start this out with a phone call from our good friend Poetic Minyengo Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
Frederick Jala is going to call in and basically sweet talk Jalise, and you're going to see what I mean. Look at this.
Flacco!
Fuck you, Flacco.
What'd you?
Hey, listen, man. First off, man, my Nubian queen Jalise. Listen,
Chill
man.
out, bro.
First off, how are you doing, Jalise, man? Listen up, bro. I ain't never seen No Jumper look this good, bro. These ugly pieces of shit, man, finally got some, finally, you feel me, they got some fire shit, right? But also, kudos. Break baby, bro. You know she right, my nigga, bro. You know, bro. Man, these niggas in hip-hop are the most venomous Sambo Negroes we know. Listen, bro.
All right, so I will say that it is actually kind of refreshing hearing Jala hit on a female woman. What? Usually we hear him hitting on like guys, or like talking about how attractive a guy is. But so this was actually pretty cool. So he says that she is his queen, that he wishes that she would choose up on him and fuck with him because he's a real one, and everything else is pretty much what I was getting out of that. And so they're all competing, guys. They're all competing for her hand, basically, in sex. They want to. They're all trying to bone her. They all think that she's like medium ugly enough for them to smash. So they're all competing for it. Okay. They all think that they've got a legit shot. Does this make sense? Like what I'm saying? So they're basically looking at her like she's a mid-range thought, that she's just turfed enough for them to be eligible to turn her out. And so what happens next is Lush 1, the cocaine bot's going to try his hand at impressing this girl, and he's going to do so with his knowledge of hip-hop. Now, we all know Lush loves to talk about his knowledge of hip-hop. That's all we ever hear him talk about. This is probably how he picks up girls. He probably sits at the bar with a girl and says, I know a lot about hip hop. You feel me? I'm pretty much like a rap aficionado. Like if you ever have any questions, you feel me? You can come over to my house. I'll answer whatever question you have about hip hop. That's probably a huge line for him. You know what I mean? So Lush is getting ready to try to, I believe, swoon this girl into a night of sex with his knowledge. Listen to this.
I'm a Northern Cali rap aficionado, so I really care about
Where are you from?
I'm from LA, born and raised in West LA. I lived in Oakland for 13 years.
They accepted him in
California when the Southsiders ain't around. Come on, bro.
So Lush 1's having this steamy one-on-one conversation with Jalise, and the 16 and Brick Baby are going out of their ways to hate on him, to break his balls, because they know that Lush is about to take this girl home.
She looked like she got on a lot of makeup though.
And Lush is like, thinks that he's almost to second base, damn near, with the way he's talking to her. He's like, I did my homework on you. You feel me? And he's really trying to impress this girl.
Stockton,
so you did your homework.
I did my homework.
Where were you at when you shot
could tell
that
when I was
video
asking,
walking?
because I'm asking you questions that you kind of got to be from there to even know about.
Is this Riz?
Not at all. I have a fucking whole like.
Curious.
So the 16 says, "Is this Riz?" He's basically asking, "Are you trying to hit on her?" That's very interesting. Let's continue with
diss tracks between Noni and Stunna Girl.
Them zoom ins is hilarious.
When they first came out, I think Noni rapped on the Real.
So I thought that was extremely pathetic, and I wanted that to be included. Now this next part is where things start to become unhinged, because the 16 of Nashua is going to try to be funny for this girl. He's going to try to make a joke, He's always telling people how funny he is, how smart and funny he is. Well, wait until you hear this joke that he comes up with that he thought was going to get a huge
Let's hear it.
Ovation from the chat. Wait until you hear this.
If you live in Sac, is it expected that you pay additional attention to the sack when doing any kind of sex act?
Because you from Sac.
Wait.
You from Sac.
Say that
Town.
again?
Sac, Memento. Like if I was from Penisville, New Hampshire,
Oh my God. Okay.
like does that cross your mind the first time you?
Why he the only one laughing? Like, it's just certain humor I can't get with. Like, bro, you could obviously put that together. Like, you didn't work hard for that joke.
Like,
Do
Oh
it.
my God. He's okay. Do you have to pay attention to the ball sack when you... That is incredibly unfunny. What? I'm so sorry about that, but
That was trash.
it's just crazy. You know, when you get a girl that looks like she'd fuck anybody around a group of friends, sleazy, sexually deviated friends, they all start acting funny. We all know, you know, what it's like to have some girl around. All of a sudden, everyone's acting funny. You're like, why is he acting like this? Well, I'm here to tell you it's because they're all trying to act. Even Brick Baby thinks he's a fucking comedian. Brick Baby thinks he's fucking Eddie Murphy. He thinks he's so fucking funny. He thinks he thinks he should be in the movies. He's so funny. Look at this.
Niggas in the back, nigga, pinky in the back. Freak deal ass niggas, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I ain't
the
fucking
bag.
with that shit.
Then they got to
I
go
ain't
back
fucking
and
with
do it
that
every
shit.
15
Looking
minutes.
stupid.
And they all awkward
I
and
pop one
stiff.
thing, I'm busting. Nigga,
Straight.
18 hours. Nigga,
watch this,
fucking
bitch.
nigga me. No
Music-
cap. Busting off the year.
Music sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
that's it.
On my mama. I made
Everything.
PTO busting off a year.
Look at these horny little dweeb losers just trying to one up each other, trying to be the funniest, most interesting one in the room. It's just so beta. Now, this next one is going to be actually over the line, fully over the line. This is where Lush pulls out his substance from his back. I can't even, you guys will not even believe it when I say it, so I'm just going to roll the clip. Look at what Lush does. Look at what he does. They're talking about ecstasy, by the way. Look at this.
Of course she
I'm
has.
30 years old. Absolutely.
She was conceived off of
Be
this.
for
Math.
real.
Yeah.
Have you
nigga,
popped the
I
fizz?
empty. It's back
Have you
there. It's
popped the
about
fizz?
I have a Thiz in my bag right now.
Like, Jay, oh, you brought it back.
Drizzle is like that.
Want to see a Thiz right now? Like, I literally, like, stay with
You
the
want to
Thiz.
see it
It's right there.
I haven't seen one since like 2009.
She rolling
Thiz
up
right
in his
now. Like,
face.
I literally, like, stay with
You
the
want to
Thiz.
see it?
It's right there.
I haven't seen one since like 2009. Don't they call those euros now?
This nigga finna pull it. Let me see.
That motherfucker's so big. What the
Let me
fuck?
see.
Hard. That nigga be
Motherfucker
busting
is
off the
huge.
years. That's right.
No, that's
You'd
some,
never. I
that's
pay you 100 right now to pop
What?
the whole thing.
Well,
Okay, so that was a clear violation. What are you doing? You're pulling your drugs out on camera on a live show on No Jumper. Are you out of your stupid ass mind? All just to impress this girl you'll never see again in your fucking life. You want to see a perk right now? Full off. I stay with a fucking perk. Everywhere I go, I got fucking perks on me. I got ecstasy pill. No, it's ecstasy, right? I stay with a thizzle. I got a thizzle on me right now. You want to see it?
Hey, look, man, people better be careful, man, because that fentanyl is that's hitting. It's hitting home. It's damn near everywhere, man.
You want to see me fucking take it? What is going on with this No Jumper? And he's pulling out his contraband as if it's fucking completely legal. He's showing Brick Baby. Brick Baby's like, that's a big ass fucking, let me see that motherfucker. I'm fit to pop. Hey, let's go to the bathroom. And so Brick Baby's going along with this. He doesn't understand. So you guys don't understand this isn't okay? Like you can get in trouble with YouTube for doing this? Maybe
Right.
if Brick Baby and the guys weren't so gorked out off half a perk or whatever that they would realize. I mean, Brick Baby should have sprung up and socked Lush in the face and said, on the dead homies, cuz you put that shit
Oh,
down right now,
wow.
cuz
Damn, he looks slim. He used to be like have a lot of weight on him.
I'll get off on your ass, cuz on SC I really boogie down, cuz on the dead homies I really fuck you up over this white boy, cuz. You know what I mean? He should have been tripping, but he wasn't tripping at all. And this is very alarming to me because it really sort of shows that it looks like drugs are no stranger to No Jumper. I mean, drugs are getting busted out at No Jumper so much that they don't even realize that they're doing it on camera. It's so normal to them, you know? And so this is actually very crazy. We've seen the behind the scenes of the video shoots when they're all doing enormous amounts of drugs. They've got the balloon. They're huffing the balloons. I mean, it's really insane what's going on there. And I'm just happy to be able to cover it for you guys so you guys can understand exactly what's been pretty much going on, basically. So,
hey, that's what Mike Epps said about the, you know what? He said, look, if they trying to get you to do something, all they do is got to put it in flavors. Now they got people inhaling cans of stuff, man. Bruh, people trying to do anything to escape reality, bro. And it's sad, man. Like I said, look at Kodak Black. Look at all the people before him. It's sad, bro. They leaving this earth like it ain't nothing, man. And they know what's in these pharmaceuticals. They know what's inside of them. That fentanyl is getting rid of a lot of people, bro. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. I will leave a link in the description. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone.